Hello everyone, welcome back to Blessings Diaries. This is my friend Flora from Story Day 1.
Hello, everyone.
Flora, funny enough, about 1 year after that story, happened to move her job to a company in that same building where she was when I reached out to her that night, and then she came over and gave me food, brought me dinner. So
Sushi.
yeah, it's true. It was sushi, which is a detail I didn't add on the first day one video. We're here to talk about a little story that's connected to that story about me receiving her. And I had a talk with a lady yesterday, a friend, whom let me realize that I maybe don't know how to receive, that I'm a person who likes to give a lot, and I'm not very good at receiving. So I think we have a little story here from Flora in Blessings Diaries that would help us see the very strong impact of receiving.
Okay. It was 6 years ago when I was studying in the UK. There was one night. It was actually my birthday night. And after library study, I went back to my apartment. And on the way back, I was robbed. It's pretty horrible because I was a foreigner in a foreign country and I was alone. I didn't know what to do. Then I thought about someone who might help me. There was this guy. He was talking with me for 1 year, and he told me that he liked me. But I was like, I never considered to have a relationship with a British guy. So I've been refusing him. Then that night I thought about him and I asked help from him. He helped me to call the police. And since then, I started to pay attention to him and I started to reply him more often. So that's and later the relationship began. We dated almost 1 year. He came to China and he said he came to China for me at that time after he graduated, and we planned to stay in China together, stay in Shanghai. After we both came back to China, I don't know what to say now. The relationship ended.
Do you think it's because you rejected him?
I think I was a different person at that time. I was childish and I was not mature enough to trust him, to give him enough trust, and I was not very confident at that time, and so I've been paranoid about him. Maybe he will cheat on me or something, and then we had a lot of fights every day, so we broke up.
I think it's interesting, that little story, because she got that relationship started the day that she received his help and called for help. And I think very often we don't dare to call for help and we think we have to remain strong because of our education or because we were hurt in the past and we're trying to prevent from being hurt again. And also very often we ourselves don't accept to be loved and we end up rejecting the other person because we don't accept the love that the other person has to give us. So I think it's a nice story about receiving and putting ourselves in a position of receiving in life. So that was today's message for Blessings Diaries. Thank you, Flora.
Thank you.